Hello and welcome back to Fairhead. As we said last time, we're actually still in August, and before we can do really much more, we need to get all of the straw up from both of this field and the larger one, and then we can move on and get some. I'm going to get Courseplay, hopefully, to plough the larger of the two fields up. We need to probably spread lime on these fields. I think I might need to get a cultivator as well. So today will most likely be the day that we sort out the loans and possibly buy a third tractor. Because as good as the Ford is, it's not quite powerful enough to pull some of the equipment that we need, and we need to do two jobs at a time if we can, using Courseplay and doing jobs myself. Because there's a lot of work to do, and we're only on 1 day months. That might get changed to 2 day months. I will look into that fairly soon. I think in the next summer it's definitely going to be needed. It's just over winter I'll be doing a lot of sort of skipping days and things, and I don't really want to do that. I want to try and get as much work done on every in-game day that I can. So we're going to start off by just doing all of the straw baling and getting them up and sold, so we can just get a little bit of extra cash in. So I will see you in a few minutes after a bit of a time lapse. Okay, I think that's long enough of a time lapse. I will get this finished, and I'll come back to you when we're ready to pick all these bales up. And when we have got the bales picked up, we'll go and have a look at possibility of a new tractor. We want something in the range of, say, 230, 240 horsepower. So we might end up looking for a medium tractor this time round, which means it's going to be quite a big loan, I think, because we need a couple of bits. We need a tractor. I think we need a cultivator. I will check that first, but I'm pretty sure that seeder we've got is not a direct drill. So we will need to cultivate. Obviously this field will be getting ploughed and we'll be setting that hopefully off on a worker. But yeah, I'll get this baled up and I'll be back with you when we're getting them picked up to go and take them for sell. Okay, so we're now picking the bales up finally. I don't actually know how many we've got. There's a fair few. There's going to be more than a full trailer load, I reckon. And as you can see, it's starting to get quite late in the evening. So I think definitely for next year we'll need, especially 2 days per season, per month for summer. It's just struggling really to find out what to do for the winter months, I would have thought. But that's this field. What's that? 9 bales. Nice. It's not bad at all. It's all going to be a little bit of extra cash for us. So I'll get to the other field. We'll pick them, or pick as many of them up as we can. Do a long way round. Yeah. So what we'll do before we actually go to the other field, we'll have a look and see if there's anything in the sale. No. So may end up buying a medium tractor outright. What does that go up to? 200 horsepower. I would like a Massey, I think. But something like this as well. Really good. Quite expensive, like I said. Ooh, we could go for the Fent. We did actually try a Fent out. Decisions. I'll have to have a think while I pick the rest of these bales up. So I'll get to the field and I'll see you there. Okay, so we're in the second field picking these up. So we could go, when we go for another tractor, to New Holland as well. There is a couple of New Holland mods that I've got there that look pretty good. But I'm quite open to trying any of them. What we could do is try a couple out and see what we like. It might be the better way to go. So I might set that up like basically we've got a tractor or two on show. That might be actually the best way to go. But that's all the bales up. So now we need to find out where we can sell them. Straw. Silage sales. Well, we know where that is. So let's go and do that. Right, I will see you at the store when we're ready to sell these bales. And I think when we get to the store as well... Oh, I don't know. I might wait until September and see if anything else comes up in the sale. And just get this field started on ploughing for now. Because that's all really we can do for the rest of this day, is just start the ploughing. And then move into September and feed the cows and then get on with the rest of the work that we absolutely must do. So I'll see you at the store anyway. Okay, so we're ready to hit the button and sell these bales. You know what, I'm happy with that. It's an extra 10 grand plus these 6. Come on. Get it. So that's put us back up at 30 grand. So it's not terrible. Right. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot better as well, but I'm happy with that. Every time. No. Right, I will see you back at the farm and we'll get the plough and then we'll have to move on to September. Right, so I have set up courseplay. We're going to see if it actually starts work. If it does, then we will move on to September and let this continue doing what it's doing while we have a look for tractors and cultivators, because that'll be the next job that we need to do, is to cultivate the other field which doesn't need ploughing. So what I've done is set this to 8 headlands and start in the centre, so at least the only things we might have to do is go around the outside later. So I'll give it a couple of times to turn around and we'll go from there and see how it looks. Do like courseplay, the way it works. It's a fantastic mod. But it's one of them mods that I absolutely love using it, but I really don't know how to use it to its full potential. There's so many things that you can do with it. I mean, one example of a YouTuber especially that is very good at it is Scroft. Love watching his videos, and he's taken full advantage of mods like this for his gameplay. It's brilliant to watch what he can do with it. But it looks like this is working, so we're going to go and move on to September, so I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we are in September. Courseplay is working nicely. So while this does this, we will quickly check to see if anything has come in. It's a shame. It's a shame that's not quite got enough horsepower. So no, let's go to the loans. Oh, it's moved our loan into this. Right, so let's have a look. Medium tractors. This may be an option straight away, to be honest. We did have a Fendt. 210,000, that's a big loan. Big loan. What about something in the mods that we have? Short wheelbase. T7 New Holland, maybe? Do like the 7710S as well. Ooh. So the 167.5. So call it 168, and we do need a cultivator. So it looks like we'll probably be borrowing about 200,000. Where are the cultivators there? We don't want something too big. We don't want something too small either. 6-meter cultivator, 220 horsepower, so that will max out the Massey. So we need about 205 in a second loan, and then we really need to start paying some of these off. Well, it's got a CD unit as well. Wow. Just that will do. 25 grand. So yeah, I am going to get the loan, take loan, over over 15 years. We will obviously try and get these paid back as early as possible. So definitely want that Massey. Where are you? It's in my mods. With the 220 horsepower. We don't need the front load attach. We will eventually need GPS, but this is very nice. Very happy to buy that. And the cultivator, which I think that horse cultivator there will be perfect for us. So we're going to buy that as well. I will go and get that picked up, and I'll be back in a moment, and we can have a look at our new equipment. Okay, so we're just driving past again. The ploughing's going really well. We'll leave courseplay on that. And our new tractor, very nice, but this cultivator's a little bit heavy, so I need to go and get the front weight, excuse me, out of the yard, and then we can go and get using this cultivator and get that small field ready to seed in. A lot of prep work going into getting ready for hopefully what would be a good money maker. So the front weight is, wow, yeah, definitely need the front weight. That was absolutely nothing on the front wheels. And it's around here, so it's around here somewhere. The other side of the baler there. So let's see if we can get round to it. Hopefully that'll be enough. Let's see how that goes. It's not a massive front weight, but hoping it'll just keep the front end down enough for us to do what we need to do without crashing into everything. That probably would help. Yeah, it does feel much better actually. It's still a little bit light on the front, but let's see how this copes with this cultivator. I think it should be okay. Don't see why it wouldn't be. And then once we've cultivated this field, we should be pretty close to being able to spread lime on these fields and get a seeder out. So be helping if I swapped over to the right tool. Alright, so cultivating nicely. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be struggling at all. Right, so I'll get this field cultivated and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so the Massey handled this like a champ. So let's get that folded up. And I reckon we must be halfway through our ploughing. At least I hope we are. Because it's a long job. And we need to really be getting things in the ground as soon as we can. I do have the lime spreader over there pretty much ready to go, so I think I will spread a little bit of lime on this smaller field, which will take like a few seconds really. So we'll park the Massey up about there. We'll go and jump into the class and see how it's doing. Oh yeah, loads of it done. It's nice to have two jobs going at once. So let's get the Ford, because the Ford will still have some uses on the farm. We won't just be leaving it. Liming and rolling in particular. But once we've spread lime on this field, we've got two fields ready to seed in. I've not exactly decided what we'll be putting in them, but we'll certainly have a look at the what do you call it? The calendar fairly soon. So let's get this. 1200 litres should be enough to do this small field, and we really need to cut some more grass as well. It's all getting a bit overgrown. Say a bit overgrown, very overgrown. Right. Oh yes, that's changing the map a little bit. It looks a bit better. Wondering if I'm actually doing this the wrong way around. Should I be seeding before liming so it knows how much pH value needs to be in the soil for the crop that goes in? I'm not too sure. If anybody has any idea, let me know. By all means, maybe I am doing this the wrong way around. But or is it all about pH values just for the soil type? I'd have thought it'd have been crop dependent really, but I don't know. So I will skip to this being done, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, that's that limed, so we've got two fields ready to go. I've just seen that that canola up there has already germinated, and it looks pretty good from here. So we'll go and have a look at that field, see how that's getting on. But I don't think there's any more work that needs doing in that one. It was limed, it was fertilised. I don't think it'll get any weeds because it was ploughed out, direct ploughed. So should be pretty much as good as it's going to get. So let's go up there and have a look. May as well take the Ford with us, and then we should probably feed the cows with what little grass we've got left. Oh dear, which isn't a massive amount. We will need more fairly soon. See how this looks. Oh yeah. No weeds, everything looks really good in here. I'm happy with that. That one is done and finished with. So, I'll tell you what, we said we needed feed for the cows. Probably need to put some water in as well. And I should really sort that fence out. So much to do. Right. Alright, let's get these some grass bales. Yeah, I think we've got enough there to last us until we cut all of our grass up again. So we'll just throw 3 in for now, because that's still going to be 18,000 litres. and this does give all 4 food types. I think I was overcomplicating it when I was trying to do maize silage and getting the moisture food and things like that, so I'm just going to try and simplify the process a bit and make more, get more out of the cows. That should do it. I don't know if this can attach to the water tanker, but if it can, we'll use it to put some water in. You know what, I think it can actually. Let's have a look. Oh, it can. Yep, so we'll empty that in there as well. And while we're looking at the cows, we'll see if they've got any milk for us yet. No, they're about 50% of the way there. Food wise, we're okay for the day. Water wise, we're okay for the day, so cool, excellent. Oh, this is getting on really well. Hopefully it can finish the job nice and easy, but we shall see. But that is really all I've got time for today. Today's just been about literally prepping as much as we can. So if you enjoyed the episode, please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time when we finally start getting all these fields planted in, and we can actually see a little bit of progress ready for next harvest time. So again, thanks for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.